Hello, this is James. So, I got Duel Level Max in the KC Cup, and the deck I'm using is the same deck as yesterday. It's the Championship Harem, which I know it's gauche to repost decks, but we're in the KC Cup, folks. It's about consistency, not about novelty, but if you would like some novelty, post a comment, because we got Cloudians, we got Aqua Actress, we got some other fun stuff, all in the backlog, because KC Cup, people want to win. So this deck has 1 Paladin, 3 Princess, 1 Queen, 3 Woman, 1 Adult Tiger, and 1 Scouts. Scouting out those treacherous trap holes. 1 Galaxy Cyclone, 1 Drowning Mirror Force, 1 Paleozoic Canadia, 1 Floodgate Trap Hole, 1 Memory Loss, 2 Daddies, 1 Willpower, and 2 Ambush. And I think Galaxy Cyclone is becoming my new favorite value card. I mean, people say it's not as good as Cosmic Cyclone, and what they mean is it's not as cheesy as Cosmic Cyclone. But Galaxy Cyclone provides that good, sweet value in the mirror. And so this deck has about a 90% win rate. From 17 to 18, it was about 50-50, but I mean, look at this. Win, 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 win. And then I got hard tilted. So I got a streak of 3 at rank 19. I got tilted on my rank up match. And then I won my next 2 and leveled up into Duel Level Max. So I have some very quality, some very choice, some very instructive replays to share. Okay, second against Baby Yugi. And what does Baby Yugi have for us? So we have Scouts, Woman, Daddy, and the Ambush. We have a Beat, and we have a Seal, and then he's going to go into Wiz. Yeah, Wiz in the defensive position. Now, this is the thing, folks. You all just always assume that the back row is treacherous trap hole, and if you plan around that worst case scenario, your win rate against for hires would go up dramatically. But let's see about this. We're gonna get the damage onto the Wiz with no reaction. And the other thing is, people are way better at toggle control than they were in the past. So you can't always rely on noticing delays in order to read the back row. You just have to feel. You have to feel the back row. Anyway, so we're gonna go Seal into our Wall of the Daddy. Get some big damage. Negated by Sage, that's okay. That was just some very strong bait. And we're gonna activate our Amazonas Ambush. And this is why the Adult Tiger is clutch. I save my monster. Alright, so now, well, this may or may not have been treacherous trap hole. Actually, we're going to see what it is. But you want to go Scouts in order to protect. And also, the Scouts are flexible. Even though they're taking up a spot, they can vacate the spot very quickly and make room for play. So we're going to attack into that Wiz, get the damage, get the Banish, and Wiz will negate. That's fine. It's just she's just using up resources. We're going to go Tiger attack for the Banish. And here's the Harem mastery. So we go Wall of the Daddy, or the opponent goes Wall of the Daddy. We're gonna pop Scouts. All right, that's gonna actually reduce the amount of damage that Tiger takes, or it would if we didn't have a Swordswoman in hand. So look at our chains. We have Daddy, pop Scouts, and then we're gonna activate the Ambush, special summoning the Woman. So we have a second Woman. Tiger takes 2,800 damage, but we have our win condition right here. 0 attack point, Amazonas Swordswoman. Very nice. Okay, first against the Baby Yugi, and actually first is great for our trap decks, because you can set up your traps. And he opens up with a Parasite Infestation. You know, I always forget to give credit to the Parasite Infestation skill, but it gums up the opponent's draws real nice. It's just you know, you put it on autopilot. You don't have to think about it, and especially with fur hires, because fur hires, they don't want to tribute. They want to use their normal summon for their small cats. This prevents him from getting a full lineup of cats. And these next two replays, they're going to show that you don't need ambush as a win condition for your harem decks. So we got Beat, and then Beat summons around the seal, but he's already used up his normal summon, so he's stuck with that Parasite. He doesn't want to attack, he doesn't want to get banished. We're going to attack with the Princess, and we're going to, and so again, always assume that the back row, whatever it is a treacherous, and then, so we search scouts. We search scouts, protect against the treacherous. Alright, and then also we use Princess to throw the extra ambush because our two ambushes are safe. Just because you can play without ambush doesn't mean you should do so. So Dompa into a whiz, unblockable removal of our second ambush. So that's it. No more ambush, no more endless trap hell. Attacks into the scouts, but of course everybody's protected by Queen. And then we're going to banish that Dompa to make sure Dompa can't get rid of Queen. And then we're just going to sit and we're going to draw. And this protection is afforded to us by Queen before he finally tributes for presumably a Sage. And okay, so here is a learning point. I'm waiting for a Swordswoman, and he knows that. And I don't want to attack with Princess and search her because that's too awkward. I would have had it. Anyway, I was just waiting to draw the Swordswoman. I pop the scouts. Okay, I pop the scouts, thinking that all of my Amazonesses are now protected against this treacherous trap hole, that hard read. However, the opponent knows that. Let's review the text of scouts. Amazonas monsters you currently control cannot be targeted by monster effects. So, the treacherous trap hole targeted the woman and the queen. Queen was protected, Swordswoman was not, but we have this clutch willpower, bringing woman back, attacking into that big booty, and giving the alternative win condition. Okay, going first against the Zane Truesdale. This is like cyber style masked heroes. And this is another one, this is the second one. No ambush required. This is a long one, so let's not pause at all. So, Princess, search willpower. We learned the value of willpower in the last match. We set willpower, we set daddy, and we set the ambush. Alright, so we activate for the banish. Cosmic Cyclone immediately, waiting for that value. And then, so that lets us we get back Princess, and then Princess gives us the search of the second ambush. We're thinking we're good, we're thinking we're fine. I'm gonna give up the Princess, I'm gonna tribute her own willpower to get out a woman, and a second Cosmic Cyclone onto the ambush. So ambush out of the game. We have a Masco change, and then we're going to stall out with the Wall of Disruption. So this benefits the trap deck, because if you don't beat the trap deck quickly, then it just draws more traps and messes up your day. Still running that Michizure in 2018. So no woman. That's fine. And actually Queen is a great is a great blocker against masked heroes, because Anki can't get the destroy and can't get his search off, but we don't have any ambush, we don't have any means to summon her. Floodgate trap hole onto the Princess, and then we're going to protect the Princess so that we can face down tribute for Queen, because the opponent only has 100 life points. And now we're just going to wait. Now we're just going to wait, and we're going to draw. He's going to Destiny draw, which is foolish. You could just wait to deck me out. Well, he has 9 versus 7, so that's fine. So we're going to go Princess, attack into this Decider. And then, oh yeah, and she's going to search Woman, because memory loss is not useful right now. Wall of the Daddy, strategically played after the Woman attacks, but we have our own Daddy, and then he's going to go Anki. Now, we could, when Anki attacked, we could have activated Drowning Mirror Force, because that was a direct attack. But I didn't want to get the parasites back in my deck. They're not dangerous. They're just annoying. So we're gonna attack into this decider. We're gonna get rid of the stricken queen, but princess is gonna be negated, so we don't get our search, and we just have a 0 attack point rumor on board. We're gonna attack with the paladin swooping in, Canadia onto the paladin, but that activates our own Canadia with his 1200 attack points. We're game. Okay, second against Yummy Bakura. Princess, ambush, woman, and woman. If they put Swordswoman on the ban list, I'm gonna cry, because this is the best Amazoness. Because everybody focuses on queen and princess, but they forget about the alternative win condition. Actually, yeah, woman was putting in work. Okay, so princess, mirror wall, ambush. Destroys my princess, but we have the queen, but it gets banished. Okay, so trade queen for princess, banish. And then he's gonna activate his. Now, okay, so here's the play that won the game, right? When we threw this Swordswoman for the princess search, we got access to an extra Amazoness that we bring back with willpower. So willpower gives us that, and this is only relevant in the mirror match, but willpower gives us that little +1 to get the extra banish, because the mirror match is just a banish fest. And then he has his second, he has queen actually, and so it's good that we have the woman to reflect 900 points of damage. Banish, and all we need to win is that clutch draw. Who is it? Woman! To me! Attack directly! Yes! Okay, first, against Odeon, this is our rank up match. Infestation for 1 Parasite, and we're gonna set a bluff Cyclone, and we're gonna set a Amazoness ambush. So, Princess searches ambush, shuffles back the Parasite. We have a triple set and no attack. That will be your undoing, my friend. Cyclone hits the Providence, Canadia onto the Princess, and we're gonna search the willpower, because if we're not afraid of losing our ambush, we want that willpower for that +1. Okay, so ambush, get the Canadia, and then we're going to, it's gonna be a banish. Who is the true master of the harem? It's not looking like Ko. So Ko, woman onto woman. Banish. And then I think, what happened to you, princess? Did you get floodgated? No. Anyway, so we have the, alright, now we got it. Now let's mop this up quick. How are we gonna do that? So we have Galaxy Cyclone, providing that 2 for 1. I think just a deck of Treacherous Trap Hole and Galaxy Cyclone. That's the pay to win the deck. So we remove the ambush from the equation. We normal summon the paladin, hit it for damage. Princess, missing that 100. Search a scout, and finally bring back the paladin with the willpower. So I think that was a very good rank up match that was executed perfectly by moi. And if you've come to this part of the video, that means that you're a fan. For my fans, I want to say, there's not a lot of opportunities that we have to praise Komoney. We should call them Konami. We call them Komoney. But Komoney and Konami exist symbiotically. Komoney needs to make money. Konami wants to make things that are fun and full of anime boobs. So I think that the recent updates to the game, like the skill bank, which shows that they still care about legacy players like James, who has tons of skills and doesn't remember where any of them are. And also, we're getting. I mean, you say they're nerfing the gems, but we're getting at least 1,000 gems from this KC Cup, and the Duelathon, we're gonna get 600-700 gems. And so, Konami, I know you care for making sure that we're in gems, for giving us those quality of life updates. Thank you, Konami, and thank you for watching.